Si comincia con la prima palla giocata dall'Arsenal.
Napoli when the Serie A season resumes, but they are 8 points behind the Napoli. That was a poor challenge.
Good play from Sambi Lukonga. Just obviously had that little bit of licence. Said we've mentioned Brazy.
Whipped in by Nelson, should be
Good play from Ben White. Got to make sure. So Origi getting down that right hand side. The two centre halves get drawn towards the ball. You've got to make sure he's the right back. You've got to come and take that centre half position. Exactly what Ben White did.
Arsenal, they look to try and keep it as it's curled in. Put it away.
Early.
I think so.
On your pronunciation.
We've got to get them right, Perry. You know that. Plenty listening.
I'm glad you said it before me.
I'll set the benchmark, you can lower it. It's a free kick here. And get you going down.
And you can tell even with his attitude.
This is Origi with a cut! Hits the top of the crossbar. And he made space brilliantly, the Belgian, but it kisses the woodwork and away.
Good technique from Divock Origi. Just getting a little great little Cruyff turn. Maybe holding can be a little bit closer. And all he's trying to do is just bend it in that far top left hand, sort of De Bruyne.
You see Adli with a flick, and it's good defensive work from Gabriel.
Yeah, so just got a little bit sloppy. Started off the first 8-10 minutes really well.
And then flipped back in by Tomori, and eventually the shot on the turn is wide of the target. Not the worst effort at all. Comes again deeper this time around, flipped away by Rob Holding. It may well have been going behind anyway, but he wasn't to know, and it's another corner.
Yeah.
Away from Nelson. Milan, we've got options here, but the shot is into the ground and it's comfortably saved by Karlheim. Kalulu with the effort.
Yeah, couldn't quite.
Adli towards Rebic on this near side. Origi is calling for it, and eventually the shot is slashed over the crossbar. Again, the movement is good, but the finish not so much.
It's just Lukonga kneeling stance.
Odegaard! Wonderful goal! Up and over the wall and curled in beyond Tatarashanu. The Romanian, statuesque, as Odegaard finds the net. An Arsenal lead in Dubai.
Well, if they put the draft excluder at the back of the wall, what do you do, Dan? Just think, no, I'll negate that completely. I'll go over the top of the wall. Fantastic technique there from Martin Odegaard. As you said, there was a 4-man Milan wall with 3 of our players on. Ramsdale, Ben White and Bukayo Saka came back.
Here is Origi, and he's wide of the target from the ball from Yassin Adli. And he really should have done better. He's hit the crossbar earlier. This chance was easier.
He's got to hit the target. As the ball comes in from Adli. Again, just drifting. He's got that licence in that 10 position. It's a great little, just stands the ball up. Gets on the wrong side of the area, dance away from Tomori, and a big chance here for Reiss Nelson. It ricochets in.
But it takes the deflection. The Romanian looks and says, well, what could I do about that? It doesn't matter, because Reiss Nelson's effort had enough pace and power. While the deflection helped, it was always destined for the back of the net as Arsenal grab a second 4 minutes before half-time.
Well, I think what Tatarashanu can do, Dan, is not give the ball away initially, because it's a sloppy pass. He knows that we want to close down, tries to get it into Adli. Adli's not strong enough. Great closing down from...
Second half underway then here. We have the Al Maktoums in this most extraordinary of campaigns. From the players who have come off in just a second, but El Neni is certainly on for Thomas Partey. Here's Gabriel on, fits in, he's got a goals against Monza. Here's the shot, always going over. Did it take a deflection? I think it did. Brahim Diaz straight into the action.
Yeah, just sort of backed off a little bit too far.
Adli for the corner. Well, they're claiming handball. Vega nearly gets another opportunity from inside the 6-yard box. That's Cedric coming across to deal with it.
Akechia's got to do better at the near post there.
Enadabi della Madonnina.
I think Mikel Arteta will be pleased with the pace and intensity when you can release Vieira on that right-hand side.
And that's something that Chiarantini's got to learn. He's an accomplished left-back, but the way that Arsenal want to play with Zinchenko in the side, you've got the last 3 or 4 weeks, it's difficult for teams to press, isn't it? And pressing is such a part of the Premier League game. You don't see that because they don't play together often enough. You haven't got that understanding. You can't get it drilled into them because coaches don't have enough
Defending from tomori at that near post. I didn't catch it.
Elneny! Well, he likes to take shots from distance. We know that he scored a couple of bangers in his Arsenal career. This one, how far away was it?
Just get a little deflection off of Odegaard's head, going for his hat-trick.
That would have been something. He doesn't touch that. It gives Tatarusanu a real problem, potentially.
The deflected shot in the first half off of
Odegaard likewise. Nelson still moving forwards. Oh, the shot from Fabio Vieira. Well, he was in a lot of space, he had time to take the touch, he wanted to take it first time, he's got the ability, but this one was wide.
Yeah, just leaning back, maybe if he's coming onto the ball.
The Monday night and the 3rd round of the Cup. It's a free kick to Arsenal, but we've got tomori who's gone down.
Yeah, good play again from Eddie Nketiah, and the ball comes into him. Great body position. Omers his right shoulder out, just takes it the instep of his right.
And he's just about back up on his feet. To wait inside the penalty area for the delivery. It's going to be a free kick, however. Marquinhos complains. Bozzolan has gone down, but the referee's just going to make sure that the other Milan player is okay after that challenge by Elneny a few moments ago. Free kick for Milan. Called inside the 6-yard box, and the header down is brilliantly delivered into the corner. Tomori rising highest above everyone in the Arsenal penalty area to divert beyond Karl Hein, who will not claim another clean sheet. And with 30 minutes remaining or so, there's an opportunity here for Milan to maybe scramble something out of this fixture.
And there's a decent ball in from Adli. He's been taking all the set pieces. Actually, it's not Adli who's ended up with it. It's Tonali with his